All right, once again, it's Patrick from PM Insights. Been a few weeks, I know, but not even a few weeks. Everything happens. I just got to get more on topic because things happen at a breakneck speed. Okay. All right. I just want to get this out of the way first. I know this happened a week or so ago, but I want to get it out of the way. So it's said, it's done. I'm not on here to be a hater. I'm not on here to, be mean to anybody or anything. I'm disrespectful. I understand that to Trump because doesn't deserve any respect. He's a horrible, horrible president. He's unfit for the job. He's crazy. He's a lunatic. He embarrasses us. He's made a fool out of this country, or he's not out of him, and he's embarrassing the country. Just terribly, terribly embarrassing the country. I just got to say, I want to get this out of the way. As much as I dislike President Trump and his uncaring and terrible policies, I do not condone Kathy Griffin's horrible and tasteless video. I will post humorous memes which some might consider disrespectful. I might say some things you might consider disrespectful, but I would never post something so graphic. Griffin's video went way past disrespectful. This frightened and traumatized his 11-year-old son. He was at home watching TV, and this came on, and it frightened him, and it would frighten me. He doesn't know his father's a jerk yet, but, he went out on his own, like Eric did. And so Griffin's video went way past disrespectful. Like I say, it traumatized his son and his wife also. She was home when it happened to her, and the son called her in and says, something wrong with Daddy, and it scared him. And Trump will probably go down as our worst president in history. But graphic threats and scaring his child and wife are way out of line. But now, with that being said, the right seems to have forgotten all the horrible and distasteful images and comments posted and printed about President Obama and his family. Did they care how that made his wife and children feel? No. Or when sleazebag Ted Nugent threatened Obama's life and Hillary Clinton's? No, they didn't. I won't sink as low as the right. I will go a little higher. Okay. So, out of the way. And I know this is the news today, but tomorrow with Comey testifying, and he did release his testimony today, which kind of made it anticlimactic tomorrow, but still kind of exciting to watch. Because to me, this has been my favorite show, the Trump show. The campaign, the debates, the 40 days of the presidency, just my favorite show. I mean, better than The Walking Dead. So tomorrow is like, it's like the season finale, before the summer season starts. This is the season finale. It's a cliffhanger, what's going to happen. Even though, like I say, the testimony was released early today, but still, it's interesting. But even though Trump, he's been vindicated, feels fully vindicated. Because, Comey did say now that he didn't really tell him. He did tell him, it was a confusing way it was said about you weren't being investigated, blah, 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 But anyway, there's smoke, there's a fire. Big fire. Look at his hair and his skin. He's been in that fire, okay? Has been in there. So now, okay, that's my next, I'm going to try to shoot these out quicker now. Right out of the chute. So Trump has made another stupid, uneducated decision, this time by pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement. Now he's basing this terrible, horrible decision on satisfying his core voters. This is a very selfish decision based on his run for the White House in 2020. He just wants to hold on to those core voters. And, he's only got like 46% of the vote last time, and these people are like, the core supporters are not even half. You know what I mean? So he's not thinking. He never thinks anything all the way through. He doesn't. He can't even think of marriage all the way through. So, he's not educated enough and informed enough to realize all the jobs that he's putting out, he's putting in jeopardy in the next, by doing this. The solar industry job growth expanded 17 times faster last year than overall U.S. job growth. So meanwhile, coal employment barely grew past last year, adding less than 2,000 jobs. Okay, for 2,000 jobs, the coal jobs, they're not coming back. They're not. The head of the Environmental Protection Agency, Director Scott Pruitt, another piece of work, told ABC in March the Paris Agreement is anti-jobs and anti-growth. This is the man that, when he's Attorney General of Oklahoma, was fought to eliminate the EPA, even suing the EPA to stop vital protection for public health. Each time he failed. But now he's the head of the EPA, the guy that wants to eliminate it. Because he's screwed up. He doesn't give a shit about anyone's health or pollution. He just got money in his pocket because he's got so many people. He's too many close ties to oil and all those big business. So anyway, but some oil CEOs, such as Exxon and Mobil, Darren Woods, who now is taking care of those things since Tillerson is our whatever he is. I don't know. I forget. Doesn't matter. But anyway, even Tillerson was like, Trump, you shouldn't pull out of this Paris Climate Agreement. He's our Secretary of State. I knew that. I just didn't want to think that hard about it. So people like even from Mobil, Exxon are coming out in favor of the Paris Agreement because Exxon is putting a lot of money into clean energy right now because they know this is where we're headed. And so he's screwing with that. The clean energy jobs, the growth is 17 times a bit more than, it's 17 times faster than the whole job growth in the United States, with only, not 2,000 more coal jobs. And the coal jobs that are going to be added on more and more are going to be more technology kind of jobs, robots doing what he's promising these coal miners. Oh, you better get busy. You're going to be back to work. Well, they keep believing it. And then when you get black lung from working in those coal mines, you won't have your Obamacare to take care of you, because without Obamacare, they don't cover black lung disease. Just thought you might want to know that. So anyway, other companies that are pulling out that are, well, okay, two people, Elon Musk, the guy, I can't remember the company, but anyway, that big billionaire, him and Iger from Walt Disney. They are on a committee that Trump created for big business and CEOs and all that stuff. There was a bunch of them, and they're on that committee. They dropped out of the committee because they're against him pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement. Other CEOs are staying on because they want to make sure they can oversee at least some things. We can stay with the Paris Climate Agreement, even though the president doesn't want us to, and he's taking us out supposedly. But these big companies are going to stick with it. Other companies supporting this Paris Agreement: ExxonMobil, as I said, Microsoft, GE, Starbucks, Facebook, Chevron, Gap, Nike, Google, Adidas, ConocoPhillips, Levi Strauss & Company, Mars, Inc., M&M's, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, Morgan Stanley, Tiffany & Company, Ingersoll and Rand, and L'Oreal, to name a few. There's a few more left. I just don't have. I've got them all here somewhere. But there are a lot of people, companies that are in favor of staying with this because it's good for us. Okay. They believe in science. They must believe that they're global warming. Even the coal companies of Kentucky understand that the future lies in solar. United Nations Environmental Executive Director Eric Solheim told NPR Wednesday the Paris deal is a great job creator. So I had a, bear with me, I'm trying to work with a new microphone here. So last time I did something that was tinny, and it was too. I think I was talking too loud into it. I don't know. Me talk loud. Can you imagine? So anyway, I have a voice that carries. I put a petition on my website, and it was done by a fellow named Patrick McHenry. He had over 500,000 petition signers on the petition to us as Americans. We agree to stay along with the Paris Climate Agreement, and he's going to turn it in. I think he's turned it in this morning already. It's after midnight. It's after 1. I'm a late person, so it's Thursday morning. So anyway, he's turned that in. Like I said, over 500,000 signatures. So people are, aware of that. This is not a good thing. It's not. He's thinking about. All he wants to do is he's thinking about running in 2020. Oh, heaven forbid! You better hope you get past 2018. Oh, jeez. So anyway, okay, and there is no big boom. Okay, in coal job, we know that. So I just wanted to get that out there so we know and understand. And so I will stop here, make it short. Watch tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be on with that tomorrow. I would maybe. Well, I'm going to start streaming one of these days. Just, see what it's like. But anyway, watch, like I say, it's the season finale of the Trump show. And see what happens. Can't wait for the summer season. Pick up right where we left off. Okay. And I just want to say briefly, words, thoughts, and prayers to people, London, again, 3 times they've been hit, recently, and we got to do something. But it's a ban. It's not a ban's not going to do it. And I love how Trump keeps tweeting away like crazy about a ban, and then all the surrogates around saying it's not a ban, and it's a ban. I'm calling it whatever I want to call it. It's a ban. All his tweets. So anyway, man's unstable and needs to be stopped. So anyway, I'm going to more about the London with him and the London mayor. Another embarrassing thing he's done. He just is such an instigator of such stupid shit. I don't understand but this is all Steve Bannon talking to him. And of course about the tomorrow the Comey, the season finale of the Trump show. All right, God bless, and see you around like a donut.